Getting to class or finding a space to study shouldn't feel like a challenge, but for many students at UW-Madison, overcrowding has become part of their daily life, affecting how students move, study, and manage their time. On campus buses during peak hours, it's common to see students squeeze into crowded buses with almost no space to move. Instead of a simple ride, getting to class becomes stressful and unpredictable. Some students are already pointing to a clear issue. One student said that bus 80 doesn't run frequently enough, forcing them to wait in the cold and even walk instead. This shows that the problem isn't just crowding, but how the system handles demand. The same issues shows up in study spaces across campus. Libraries fill up quickly, and during busy times, finding a seat could be extremely difficult. This experience is reflected directly in students' feedback. One student described library as packed during the times they need them the most. Instead of focusing on studying, students end up wasting time just trying to find space. These problems are not random. UW-Madison has now over 52,000 students, and enrollment has been steadily increased year after year. But while the campus keeps growing, systems like transportation and study spaces haven't kept up. That's what leads to overcrowding. So what can actually be done? On the transportation side, a more targeted solution would be to run short-loop express buses during peak 10 to 15 minutes window between classes. This would directly handle the surge in demand without requiring major changes to the entire system. For study spaces, the issue is not just a lack of space, but how existing space is used. During peak hours, some classrooms sit empty while libraries remain full. Opening these rooms as overflow study areas could immediately reduce pressure on crowded libraries and give students more options. If you have experienced this before, take a minute to submit feedback through the Madison Metro Forum and the UW Libraries Forum, link in the description below. Consistent student feedback is what helps turn these concerns into real changes. Overcrowding may feel like a normal part of campus life, but it doesn't have to be. With better planning and more student input, UW-Madison can create a more accessible and supported environment for everyone. Lastly, feel free to share your experience in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts.